Has the hit the fan? Hi, I'm Milton Rendell and welcome to Real News Friday. Well, the week, yes, interest rates on the way up by 0.25%. So depending on who you talk to, but they say the average mortgage is going to go up anywhere between $100 to $150 per month. So that's about half a dozen cappuccinos per week you got to get rid of. It's as simple as that. But anyway, let's look at some interesting statistics. I'm just throwing some stuff around a bit longer today, but I've just thought I'd share these statistics with you. So stock levels at the moment, 4,459. Sales for the last week, 694. The amount of rentals available, 2,233. Now, I'm just going to compare the last 2 months or last brackets of 4 weeks. So for the last 4 weeks, the average amount of stock on the market has been 4,069. The average amount of sales per week has been about 717. The average amount of rentals available about 2,163. Now, go back a further 4 weeks before that, so basically we're 8 weeks back. The average for the previous 4 weeks was number of properties on the market, 3,238. Number of sales, about 806. And the amount of rentals available, about 1,903. So, yeah, okay, there's a bit of variation in the last two months, I guess. Now, if we look at the trigger point of when things have really started to change, and if we go back to about the same time that things started to happen in Iran, so that was started on the 28th of February. So if we go back to the week finishing the 22nd of February, there was, this is how many properties were on the market, 2,781 properties were on the market. The amount of sales at that particular week, 884, and about the amount of rentals available was 1,920. Now, let's go forward to where we are to last week's statistics. This will give you an idea of the variation since the beginning of the war. So, the number of listings available compared to 8 weeks ago has gone up 60.3%. I have to say that again, up 60.3%. The number of sales that comparing the two were down about 11.4%, or around about 11% down on what it was previously. Amount of rentals available has gone up by 16.3%. So listing numbers have gone up, sales numbers have gone down, rental numbers have gone up. So there's an interesting one. And people say, well, it's petrol prices and a few other things. There's a fair bit going on apart from petrol prices. And we're starting to see that. Let's see where this leads us. We've got budgets coming up. I think there's going to be more variations to it. And it won't surprise me, it won't be very long before we see 5,000 plus properties on the market. And I think we'll see a gradual change going forward thereafter that. Look forward to speaking to you again next week.